When you invest, you'll often see the phrase, "your capital is at risk." But what does that actually mean, and why does it matter for your returns? I'm Marianne, the Operations Director at InvestEngine, and in this video I'll explain what capital at risk really means and the key risks every investor should understand. At its core, investing means putting your money into assets, like shares and bonds, with the expectation they'll grow over time. But unlike keeping your money in a savings account where your principal stays the same, investments can go up as well as down. So when we say your capital is at risk, it means there's no guarantee you'll get back the same amount you put in. You might end up with more, but you could also end up with less. For example, if you invest £1,000, the value could rise up to £1,200 or it could fall to £900. That movement is what we call investment risk. Now, why take that risk at all? Because in general, risk and return are connected. The higher the potential return, the higher the risk you're likely taking on. Cash in a savings account might feel safe, but when inflation is higher than your interest rate, the real value of your money could be shrinking. By contrast, investing in shares or bonds carries more risk, but it also gives your money the chance to grow more over the long term. That's why understanding your comfort level when it comes to risk is so important. It helps you choose the right balance of investments for your goals. What other kinds of risks matter when investing with ETFs? Here are some of the most important. Market risk. The value of investments can fall if the economy slows, if the companies you're invested in struggle, or investor sentiment changes. Inflation risk. If your returns don't keep pace with inflation, your money loses buying power. Currency risk. If an ETF holds investments in another currency, changes in exchange rates can affect returns. Liquidity risk. In rare cases, it may be harder to sell an investment quickly without taking a lower price. ETFs are usually highly liquid, which means you can ordinarily sell them easily. And finally, tracking error. ETFs aim to mirror the performance of an index, like the S&P 500, but sometimes small costs or timing differences can mean they don't match exactly. Here's the key takeaway. Every form of investing carries some risk, but avoiding investing altogether can carry its own risk too, like missing out on long-term growth or losing money in real terms due to inflation. The goal isn't to avoid risk completely, but to find the right level of risk for your personal situation. As ever, it's important to do some research or contact a financial advisor before you start investing, because understanding your relationship to risk is vital.